Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Intuitive Readings by Darcy. Looks like a beautiful day out there. Today is January 9th, and I am doing a generic reading for January 9th to January 15th. And we are already into the new year. Who would have guessed a week could go by so fast? I'm hoping everyone has recovered from the snowfall, from the freezing, everything. Today we have a little blue sky with sun poking out, so it should be an interesting day for us. And sorry, I am using the Good Tarot deck, and it's by Colette Baron-Reid, and I'll use it throughout the month for doing this show. And let's see what happens. We're going to change cameras. Oh, a couple of things. Remember, it's a generic reading. It means it's not for everyone. If it resonates with you, do you take away what resonates with you? Leave the rest behind. And the most important thing is to remember that this is just a look into the possibilities of this week. Okay, we're going to change cameras and go down to the other one, which shows the cards. All right. As you know, that's my Granny Bee there. And I figured she might as well be helping me. No, I'm not in the picture. The other two pictures are my older brother and sister, who don't look like that anymore. In actual fact, I'd like to take a moment for Jim and just wish him all the best, because he is on the other side, and I hope that sometimes he helps me with the readings. So Sunday, January 9th, we have temptation. And when you look at this, the number 15 stands out. So the 15th of the month, which if we were in March, it would be the eye of March, but it's not. There may be a birthday, someone who really needs to be recognized on the 15th of this month for the birthday, and the 15th of March. The other part about the temptation is how do you control yourself? And that's what today is about. Today is about using a little restraint, a little control. Don't over binge on food or drink. Maybe today's the day where you say, okay, maybe I'll cut back a little bit. But the temptation can also be to phone someone and you know they don't want to hear from you. So I'm going to say be careful with what you're doing, because if you go to phone them, you may find that they're a little snarky today. Okay, so then Monday, January 10th, we have the Seven of Waters. And it reminds me of the Little Mermaid, yes. But what it also reminds me is grounding, contentment, finding the peace within. Maybe there is a mistake that was made last week, and you've stressed about it all weekend. And now Monday comes and you're able to take a little bit more control, because now maybe you can get to the root of the problem. Okay. And this is maybe also desires and dreams, because I believe that's the Seven of Cups. So it could also be desires and dreams today. Now, Tuesday, January 12th. Let's look at, 11th. Sorry. January 11th is Tuesday. And we have the Three of Waters, or the Three of Cups. But this may be that you've learned something, pearls of wisdom that you put aside and you hold on to. It may mean that you're trying to push through things, push them aside to find what you are looking for. So perseverance a little bit on Tuesday. Don't just take, no, we can't do it that way, or someone will look into it. This may be you having to push a little harder to get the results that you know can happen. Wednesday, January 12th, we have the Eight of Fires, and this is work. And it's like you're trying to put out fires. So this is about, I would almost say this is a work week issue. And you're trying to put the fires out. And the more you try to go forward, the more people are not helping or not knowledgeable enough to help you put out the fire. So that fire that you're trying to put out, it has to come from the root of you. It has to be you that does it, that discovers it, that moves it forward. Okay, Thursday, January 13th. We have the Chariot. And again, the 7 stands out. And I always say lucky 7. But it is also 7 for me can also mean change, discontent. But I know she's not a unicorn. But when I look at the white horse, I automatically think of unicorn. But it means move, change. But you're coming above it. Whatever you've been searching, trying to put the fire out, this tells me by Thursday, you've got it all sorted out and you're ready to move forward with the end results. Now, Friday, I have 2 cards. And normally I'd put one back, but I felt maybe there was a message here. So Friday, January 14th, we have the Hanged Man. And as you can tell, this is an angel or fairy, and he's hanging upside down. It's like realignment, okay? But what it is also about is stop, take time, listen. There is something you want to talk about, and this tells me, the King of Fire tells me it's coming from the heart, okay? You're explaining, it's coming from your heart. What you're trying to do, what you're trying to explain really has to be close to your heart, that everything about the energy that you've expended this week to make things right tells me that by Friday, everything has come from your heart. Now, Saturday, February 15th, and I did not know this, but we have 2 cards again for this day. So there must be a couple of things going on heavily on Friday and Saturday. That one from your heart, this one says the 10 of Airs. This is stand still and listen. Enjoy the moment. Look to the sky for inspiration. All right. And then Ace of Fires. This is fire. This is burning in a direction. This is making a choice. You may be looking at making a choice. Maybe all this led up to you going, I'm not sure I want this. And that could mean, like, if you were struggling at work, you've made a decision that it's time to move on. Someone else can do the job. Or you're looking at taking a new job. But this is new starts, new beginnings. There's a light beckoning for you to follow it. So it does look like the last, like the 14th and 15th, there's a lot of energy being expended and you're trying to make decisions. And I really think it's important that on Thursday, it said ground yourself. On Friday and Saturday, both about decisions and voicing it from the heart. And, like, trust yourself. That's the most important thing. Because if you don't trust yourself, how can you convince others to trust you? All right. So really important with these cards that you're really focusing on you and you're focusing on your decisions. And the other most important thing is to know that you are loved. May love, joy, peace, and happiness find you all in mysterious ways this week. And blessed be everyone.